Hello and welcome to Out Nerdy. I'm Paul and today we're going to talk about The Walking Dead. It's 4 episodes in of season 11. Before we get into it, let's just look at the ratings since season 8. So season 8, it started off at 11 million people and it dropped to just under 8 million. It finished on 7.916. So obviously it's dropped quite a bit. Season 9, it started off at 6.076 million and it finished on 5.019 million. So again, only a million drop, give or take, but still quite substantial. Season 10 started off at 4 million, actually dipped below 2 million at one point before ending on 2.124 million. So pretty much a drop of 2 million. And now if we go to the last season, season 11, it starts off at 2.216, and as of the figures so far today, it's dropped to 1.873. So obviously it's dropping quite significantly. So in fact, from 11.3 million to 1.873, that's 10 million give or take, and that's only in space of 3 years, give or yeah. So really, they're dropping faster. They're losing figures quicker than my football team's losing football games. So what was what have the 4 episodes been like of season 11? Well, not substantially great, I don't think. I thought episode 1 was going well up until the silly Metro scene where it was the America Stands Against Racism poster. That had no reason to be in any shot. For the previous 10 seasons, you have never covered anything regarding race. Never. And to put that in, well, that was just because it's 2021, or as it was filmed most likely in 2020. And then they also had the reference to the Commonwealth officer being an ex-police officer because he's down with all the fascist bullshit or whatever it is he said. So, that for me, that's the overriding thing that I remember of episode 1 was nonsense race baiting for absolutely no reason. Other than that, it started off well. Negan was easily the best thing in the episode. We're not supposed to like this character, and this possibly says more about me than it does anybody else. But for me, he was the only character I cared about. I really, really wanted him to kill some of the group he were with. It might be sacrilege to say that, but he can start with Maggie. So far, the basis of the season is, well, once again, it's go for separate the group and go for a long walk somewhere. The same we've had now in 7 or 8 seasons, if not from the beginning, I suppose. Episode 2 was walking and talking. That were it. Walking and talking, and then they came under attack by the Reapers, this new group that's hunting Maggie's lot. Nothing really happened for me. Episode 3 was run, some people get killed. Run, some people get killed. Run, and some people get killed. That's all it was and that was the purpose of the episode. It was Maggie's group being hunted. I get it, but it was... Oh, and the side quest of finding a horse. Finding some horses so they, essentially could kill them for food. I mean, you might have wanted to, use them for being able to ride out further in search of help, food, supplies, who knows. But it was just... don't get me wrong, I've never read the comics, and I'm not going to pretend to have. Because quite frankly, the show is just, depressing enough without having to flick through all the books. So, I've not read the comics. I have watched every episode, and they have continually just got... as the season's gone on, and there's been more and more of them, it's generally just been the same thing all the time. And I know this is something that... And the ratings must reflect this. They're on, like I said, they're 2.216 now. They dropped to 1.873, and they're losing maybe 10 to 20,000 a week. At this point, you could be on Batwoman figures. I highly doubt that's going to happen, but it's not far off being off. You could be on Batwoman figures, and that's a crappy CW show. So yeah, episode 3 was just, run, someone gets killed. I enjoyed episode 4 up to a point. It was very Daryl-centric. Spoilers. But if you've not watched it by now, that's on you. It was a very Daryl-centric episode. And it was quite enjoyable. The things that ruined it for me was... Daryl gets thrown in prison, in a cell, captured by the bad guys. Have we seen this before? Yes, we have. Negan did it. Big bad boss kills one of his guys. Have we not seen this before? Yes, Negan did it, and it was pretty much the same. It was the same way of killing it as well, by fire. It's just like... Come on, you've done this. The only thing missing was them feeding Daryl dog food. That's all that was missing. But I did enjoy the Daryl bits. I don't know if it's just me losing my hearing or whether the actor doing Pope was mumbling, but I couldn't hear him. I could barely tell what he was saying, and I had to put subtitles on just to find out what was going on. I hope it gets better. I hope it improves, but the long-term thing of The Walking Dead has always been a strong opening episode, a bunch of filler crap, a good mid-season finale, a good strong episode when it comes back, and then a strong season finale, and then the rest is normally just walking and talking. I said I was enjoying the episodes up to a point, and while I know that the main point of The Walking Dead is not the walkers, it's not the zombies, I feel like you probably should have, at least from a TV show point of view, that you should have been concentrating on them more. Because there's only so many times people watch the same season over and over again. And again, the viewing figures show it. It's not been great. There's no hope in the show. And I don't mean that from a viewing figures, because there's possibly not much hope there either. What I mean is that there doesn't seem to be an end goal. It's just meet a new bunch of humans, they're bad, we kill. I mean, come on, after 11 seasons, you've not you've not changed your story up a little bit at least once. You know, it would have been nice to have had more. I know they're probably going to lean into the Commonwealth more in the upcoming episodes, but it would have been nice to see, you know, I know it was Davos-centric and it was purpose, but you need to get back to the Commonwealth, because I think that's where you might save some figures, some viewers, because it's a new group. It looks like it could be an interesting group, and I think a lot of it will rest with the Commonwealth now. No, that's it. Have I got it wrong? You know, am I wrong? I admit if I'm wrong, great. But it's got to the point where the last few seasons was more watching to see how it finishes, not because I'm enjoying it. I'm previously invested in the show, so I want to see how it ends. I was hoping better than this so far. I know this is supposed to be its last season, but it's split into 2. So really, that's like, what, 2 seasons then, isn't it? But I tell you what, right now, and slightly off topic, The Walking Dead World Beyond Season 2, and I might get laughed at this, that show looks better than what this is shaping up to be. And I really did not like World Beyond. The only good bits about the World Beyond were its flashbacks. Because it was just a show about a bunch of kids that didn't want to kill walkers. You know, it was just, I found myself screaming at the telly to kill them. Well, that's it for today's video. If I'm wrong, let me know. Please like, share and subscribe. And I will see you again. Ta-ra.